So this came out a few hours ago. I apologize, I'm a little bit late to this. I would have done it right away, but my computer's rendering this big other video that was taking forever, and I just couldn't make the video because of that. But anyways, we're here now. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. We got the wave 1 of the soundtrack. I guess that means, there's going to be, it's just the first chunk of the soundtrack. It's not the full soundtrack and whatnot, and all that good stuff. Anyways, if you do enjoy this kind of content, by the way, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more like good stuff. Been covering a lot of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 here on the channel. I don't know if there's a lot of other people covering this or not, but I feel like I'm at least one of the few out here, man. So hopefully I can continue to deliver that for you guys. And of course, we are a variety channel. And if you are into Nintendo content, it goes on another YouTube channel called JSkeleton's Nintendo World. You can find link in the description below. Going to be covering Switch 2 when that comes out later this year on there. But anyways, sorry, had to get a little bit of a couple plugs in there. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 soundtrack. So I'll throw it up on screen. We're not going to waste any time. I'll throw it up on screen. You guys can see what it looks like. Again, they're saying this is wave 1, so it's not the full thing. There is versions of the playlist on Spotify that may contain explicit versions of these songs that, the explicit versions are not going to be in the actual final game. They're going to be censoring them as per usual. But I'll be honest, I went through this whole list and I figured out for the most part, and you guys can please do correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. For the most part, I figured out of at least this wave 1 chunk, what songs are from THPS 3, which are from THPS 4. Spoiler alert, there's only one from THPS 4 that I can gather, and then there's a lot of new ones. Which ones are new? I actually, when I seen Alice in Chains, I would have thought, that would have been in one of the older games, right? Listen, I don't remember every single song that was in every single Tony Hawk game, but I would have assumed that a song from Alice in Chains would have been, but apparently this one is actually new. So to break this down, essentially, this could be extremely easy to go through. So if you look down the list and towards the bottom, you look at Gangstar, Mass Appeal. That is the only one that was in THPS 4, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. In terms of 3, there's literally only 4 on this list that are from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. You probably already know what the one of them is, which is the top one, Motorhead, Ace of Spades, the trailer song. CKY's song, 96 Quite Bitter Things, was also from THPS 3. Body Jar, not the same, which is, I'm trying to find it here, sorry. In the list for you guys. It's about halfway down the list if you look about the just above halfway. Body Jar, not the same, was from THPS 3. And then Adolescence, I don't actually know how to say it. The very last one at the bottom, Amoeba, I guess how you say it. I'm not actually 100% sure how to pronounce that word. It's from THPS 3. So the rest of them are brand new that were not in THPS 3 or 4. And there's even a list of THPS 3 songs that were like, they call them beta, meaning they were in the files, but they were not actually in the game, I guess. And none of these songs are from that list either. So from what I can gather, to summarize it, 5 of these songs are returning and the rest are completely brand new. And actually, I didn't count how many. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 songs that are brand new. And then 5. So 75% on this list are brand new. And then 25% are returning. And out of that 25%, basically, what is that? I'm trying to do my math. Out of 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so that's, okay, 5%. So 5% of these are from THPS 4. 20% are from THPS 3, 75% are brand new. Sorry, I was trying to do the math in my head. I'm not great at math. But anyways, that's the breakdown. Again, this is just wave 1. We're apparently going to get a wave 2, I guess, because, that's what it sounds like from the terminology. All they said over on the socials was basically get amped, the first wave of music from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. Official soundtrack just dropped on Spotify. Listen now, and you can go ahead and listen to it, all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting list. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot of these songs, personally speaking. To be fair, there's probably back in the day when I heard the original soundtracks, there's probably songs from bands I didn't know. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. In terms of this list, is it good in your opinion? Is it bad? Again, this is kind of subjective. I would have loved to see a lot more kind of, and again, I don't know a lot of these artists, but and maybe this is sort of like a money thing, right? In terms of like how much licensing costs, it's harder to get some of the bigger bands. I mean, we do got Motorhead, we got Alice in Chains in there. I would have liked to see other kind of harder rock and metal bands from back in the day. you know, whether it be like Papa Roach, 3 Days Grace, Disturbed. You know, obviously we had Disturbed in Thug 2, was it? Or I think we got Thug 1 and Thug 2, right? We had Kiss, right, in Thug 1, I believe it was. But those are big names. It probably costs a lot for licensing because this is a brand new game. So it's probably, you know, that's probably, you know, an issue. A System of a Down, we've had System of a Down in I think it was THPS4, so it'd be nice to see them back. You know, other bands, Avenged Sevenfold, Metallica, which maybe not likely. I'm not saying like I wouldn't like to see Metallica. That's not what the and was. It was like, I don't know, because they're like such a big band, you know, licensing costs probably be pretty expensive. So that's kind of the problem with these soundtracks, right? It's like, you know, you could probably afford to get a couple big names, right? They're like, okay, we got to get Motorhead back. Ace of Spades is just kind of a classic. And it's like, you got to kind of choose what classics are we going to try to, you know, go after, and spend the, you know, the bigger bucks on. And then, you know, what other ones are we going to maybe, you know, which other songs are going to cost us a little bit less to kind of get into this game, right? So I get it. It's a balancing act. But hey, you know, listen, 7 minutes after, they got some songs out there. It's a little bit lighter music, I'll admit, but you know, they can hit me up. Okay, 7 minutes after, we got a song, The Earth Will Fade. I say we, it's just me, myself, and I. Maybe that one will fit. It's probably not going to fit, but it could be skatable. It's probably not skatable. I'll be honest. I'll be the first one to say it. But anyways, what other songs would you guys like to see in future waves? Because again, this is wave 1. You know, once we get to the end of it all, maybe I'll try to make a full compilation, and we'll talk about, you know, a full look at what songs are returning, what songs are brand new, and all that. But for now, this is wave 1. Let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you guys soon in another one. Tell them friends. Game on. See you guys later. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.